Me mama kwaba eba gift tech media and the enumerate ye babe kasa afa ye Cedi this for the past months no I appreciate it to the dollar. We have here with us enumerate Nanachene or ye banker or some social or ye economics as a social commentator. Nanachene enumerate ye mo kwaba.
Justin Miaba.
Nanachene and you may know we are here to talk about the Cedi appreciating against the dollar. For some time now, you who say Cedi no, Cedi no na any dollar na could be brave. Yema be brave, so amount for complaining, businessmen and women, a whole lot, and I cost Ghana. But see, I know for some months near your stadium who say Cedi no a man home so against the dollar. What do you think is the cause?
Oh, okay. We the memfa kwanyas na mema afidikesi gift tech media atifo ni ahwefu nyina ajo na mema mmanyi na happy Mother's Day because na mmanyi na beda nti menu aba ma also happy Mother's Day na ma be ti nyina so bia Mother's Day na me ba ha che nti esiwa food so yɛ nyina e could do baby kakra nti afi ne mra ba sɛ ba ha bi nti e ba be kan nsɛm agya ekoso o mananum okay na obisa Cedi no ho asɛm I don't know if I'm right to say Cedi no and appreciate it just say dollar no need appreciate it.
Oh really?
Yes, bia sare meka no obisi beti maka so is the other way around. Na da bia yaka is a major prayer and paiba ya bo from bre santini nyina yesu Ghana ha e de die de yaka nyina sa ba na be sore sa ba na betena sa beto aso akoso bia nyina gina Cedi no so because one of the major the Cedi and dollar exchange no so na dollar no say one of the major currencies we are here men fan say Ghana we are bia busika obo dollar din dollar na ba be sika bia untimi ensa no ho enye bibia because it comes from a very strong economy. Okay. Enti adie nyane ache. See nyame aboy ama so etimi atia. I think say eyade a was e da nyame ase wo ho. Na da bia meka me say enye true miraculous means bia na enye anything divine say mpabu bi ni ko bo man bro so. Na mum change in our attitude. Da bia meka Subano say is economics the basic economics definition in secondary schools. Yes, it is a science. Economics is a science that studies human behavior. Enti nipa yesubane it studies human behavior as ends meet relatives to say uwosika. Okay. Na nema uwosika no what do you tend to buy? Unisika what do you tend to buy? Okay. Enti all these things eboyen. Enti enyina yehwe na da bia meka me se money biam sikasem no ana central bank ene ehwe ho duma edema be okay money bia won central bank nti Ghana ha de Bank of Ghana the Bank of Ghana ehya ase akere those times ana Ghana colony under the British government no na the Bank of Gold Coast or Central Bank of Gold Coast okay ana ye English ana se she Queen ase Queen Elizabeth wayen ba be ko to sumi no nation ase na isa se na Ghana ye enye autonomous state ntino na ye gold ye X amount of dollars they don't know because sikana efa particular so bedru ye no be ni ho idea
which means the Bank of Ghana no enye najuma ana meboa
make an najuma unsa with the nature of nipa so ba very very erratic very erratic as if say we go school no man sika say 10 cedis this confirm koto emuni odu school wan tomo what ice cream adi sikanda de maso fanto bia na beto da koto ice cream adi enti unni ba na chintiri untimi enforce se chenchen na koto mon because you told him so on fan koto bia na beto ice cream de koto that's how our behavior has been. Okay. Yes ban I very erratic especially in every developing country because of say here na come ewo hantino people are forcefully finding their ways through. Enti die bia be ya no beto no and no be obey. Elsewhere e bia na nyina na entesa but I don't blame it because we are still a growing economy. We are still a growing democracy. Okay, elsewhere about banya by 400 years, 200 years no. They started like us. Okay. But adance ade ba kwa ebe boy na say we are looking up to them. They be ya amwa be no. You say the yegusi e eye. Enti dollar no asem de I think say e ade me de pa. Me de. Say name a bit me a bit me say a bit me act now for 2 months. But men pa bonne say for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks. Ba be kan me free buche ba ho bit me dey. Ah hen ha be kakra. E dey it me gwa me pa manage ho so.
So na me tie dia wo kan a na che say enye cedi na appreciate. The dollar is rather coming down, which is making the cedi bigger. And on am I feel say yes cedi ni appreciate and I say
okay, that is how I will put it. Because I haven't seen any major injection into the economy. A bit me am a dollar na I appreciate because dollar cedi appreciate. Okay, one some of the major currencies are any dollar na compete here. Dollar no made na perform because of some of the man with anything the president ne buy na or impose on other countries in it. People are withdrawing one way or the other. It's ama the strength, the autonomy na dollar no one over other currencies no. So they so man kakra. Yes, enti so they are from them. Yeah, we shouldn't pride ourselves in say yeah the fufurubia. There are a lot of things because it is said they want to be a America. Now what stamina in one kita. Benipa na o the first no onum e bia na ne mafuma. E bia na wo yefun ya de ntini want me amma the speed over da bia. Enti you shouldn't assume say e benipa wa kwa je ntini wonya hode bia is the person that has really what relax. So when na hode no so when moment no say atwa so be ma wa beso ho den akọ.
See the said the central bank or the government is not doing anything special. My cedi no pija my
mostly my communication has been like this. I always try to put aside the central bank and then the government. Government is a separate entity. Unse sikasem no abai one day and a central bank e one day. Abai na kasa use what they call the fiscal policy. Fiscal policy ni abai na e use to edit sikasem no. Fiscal abai dey na mostly about expenditure. Unse tax abai use taxes e generate revenue into the economy. But radio NDC as a social democrat no, they don't believe in taxation. Because they believe in equity, equality, and say I am a beer because they are social democrat. MPP on the other hand, they believe say let us tax the businessmen. Say be who beat my hand. And this they don't come mention any tax there. And the government as a body no, they are not doing anything in particular. Say it is rather the central bank or the institutions. So if we could allow the institutions to work. Say adjumani ko here e the abasobone be the emabe say anko here will come here and lambast them. So as of today I haven't seen anything extraordinary NDC aye. I haven't seen anything extraordinary Bank of Ghana aye. But me said this particular administration you see here we when buy into ama dollar no aye the akofom because so would see the current Bank of Ghana governor or say we have enough gold reserves at the bank. Our central bank we enough gold reserves. Enough gold reserves and your current administration when ni say e bia pese ye de somo ebobia and say pese adiminyam ehye bia yetimi fa ma we no na emom ya nhwe sese de ahode no asmi ati ye betimi akutamu sa for how long ye betimi de akutam. Let us see the expertise. I believe in the central bank governor. He is very good man. Why you man over 30 years or much experience. Banking is about experience. So when you experience some person how you deal with people, how you deal with international institutions and the and he said there, it is too early to glorify ourselves. Say, and this idea they have not done anything exceptionally. They are just observing. Mark, I say I haven't started. May share because they are too young in the government. If message has been caused, that it has been caused enough. So we don't need 4 months for the remedy. And I'm giving them to June. Busumi nsia no mu na e be sha say den abobeja they say there me ba crack say ben to be na ma yie e be to be na yie I think 6 months there no wonya nana den aduna so enti another Bank of Ghana this particular administration or no NDC betimi say buy a bia manya den manya e ma name no it is rather the dollar that's what depreciating.
But if you say if we the bankers the governor of Bank of Ghana say we have enough gold reserve and cinema cedi no abuama cedi no appreciate it, then it means the gold for
good bond,
yes, that more astati and this is for and even not what the gold bond as the gold for oil now former administration has helped increase the level of gold in our bank reserves. It's in nama abuama ye cedi no because the cedi has been appreciating for some time now.
Yes.
not just a prayer, we are talking about it. But let's say from May, it started from somewhere like January.
Yes.
And I see it started say as a cultural a basemsa ABC saving. And to say ye near baswa you say etimi appreciated to like 14 point something% or 13%.
It's 13 point something percent.
Yes. So meaning that what's the Bank of the former administration did has helped the city to appreciate. And
no, they are many makers are some no. It's an MPP for the must make us some money the Emma. Yeah, current administration, but would ever minty and meet him, sir. I think it's good for oil now, Dr. Mahmoud Boumia de Bayan. It really helped a wire power. And the same thing, the structure, a good board. About wine. If you have a central administration, it helps a lot.
Okay.
The moment I had the MP for Ben's mom, Ben Mamma Capre, Ben Mamma Fitami Mecca and get an Emma. Nemo ascended by Madame what Banty and what can made a meeting. I think it's the appreciation of the city, it's as a result of what they did previously. And then I reflect Amana Baby Duha. Only said the macro and the micro aspect of the economy. And that's what I said now, the macro figures will escalate. As I say, then the micro how it reflects in our household. Ye film, ye biaso, say they call market and names. That is the micro. And the micro individuals now, ye feel. It's a micro need to me a year. And yes, I did change a peja. It takes like 3 months, it takes like 4 months. And this work and the meet my cancer. Nemo, Bama me party, meeting and come on question.
Okay. But talking about the micro and the macro economy, there's if the city is appreciating now. See, and so no, it's not reflecting in our market spaces. Market women are still crying, say, "Nimemoyedi, sikan kwasikan or my name so I did." And I said, "Mina mihunesa sitting and looking at where I'm sitting. Mina mihunesa or my name that's here." What do you think about what is going on now? If the city is really appreciating now, we have to see a relief in our economy. And now, what me boy?
Not yet. Never more than as our comes with us also. Never more than can yeah, to fuel so bad 2-3 times.
Okay.
Once there's a T uses a GPLT for the kind. Blabberchana, little now bedroom, your hem, your hair, but so a bonny belly no best at him would fit take as a bay for what to buy asset. By a bay, you con beside with him. Tambiana, I didn't hear say Nipanaco for Neman at the time, Naneman boy. Was a kind of rationalization. A consumer is a rational being, and then the buyer, sorry, the seller is also a rational being. Me, I make automadian. I must guess 100% satisfaction. I must maximize my satisfaction. I will put that in the make autono. And to make a tandana, my bomb more than us, and say I will get a good price. That's you. And then the one selling to you also say, make a fun, sir, when you're even if not normal profit, I should make my normal profit. Sanity, and to at the time I'm going to form. Now, what does soon the was mental? He's a human being, unlike other economists. As now, market was on ever so watching play. No, there's a so and the old to one watching a current person of the atom. So, into these are some of the things that are but let us give ourselves a time. The Bayaka, ability baby, the institutions are elsewhere. A yena yet market and nebua, and then this the market structure is very competitive. About the market structure of Ghana, very competitive. There is no regulator our market. There is no single individual, there is no single institutional maker the product market. There is no single institutional because already or control or influence over anything in the market.
Okay.
Bias you make profit or you want profit. And it's not that's what in the year. You don't expect that person or found Neyman 3 months ago. Into that 3 month price no the autumn. But at the about price here when they say see other than alcohol or Saturn and the old price and they are there and he said if we the individuals bet me ama abana anya ni munyama by set yes yet me akati ye name so a crack but Ghana no so what na there na boy 5 cities in there natural the same thing ajaje be na e force say e fake ne papa.
Yes,
so you see that's the problem. So it boils down to our attitude, the nature, how erratic we are. And I believe that yen should any institutions, any shops are me fan say a regular sane man there these things will come but empire ba ye bonus say the let at which ebe na kaso ne enti emra from because on ko say be masom dom hona no tomatoes to corona be ma back 4 20 cities be ma 5 20 cities be ma 3 20 cities it's no be price on time then sane tie but say betimi anya centralized institutions bi etimi abo ho ba na amaye na etimi de betimi abo all like say Burkina Faso say me nyini say bibi betimi da akos Burkina Faso because on only parliament ya okoka sa assembly onu de baba nyu bia na we na oye that's how it is enti Srebe timasene se ye ne market women ye ne ebedifo man ni man srebe be srebe be nim se srebe se dala na eden sweat yen ka se ye kudwafo adiga yen ka se bente so nye den emoka no mo ye srebe ne se they should give us a reasonable price, a very reasonable price ebetime the aboyan anya say the cedi will come down but inflation will still go up.
Okay I give Tech Media your mama some be subscribe to your YouTube channel any Facebook any TikTok pages no ya wo nana twene or a banker or a economist and also a social commentator e wa ha no nana twene yen hwe cedi no appreciate no economy no impact be na enya wo so sisia.
Okay nti de ebenya ne say our economy is mostly driven by foreign goods. Oko market ho a na me wo nyina na me krefi ba even tomatoes kwa yedi ni kruma kwa tomatoes kwa ne tomatoes nketenkete fe na mpewa nso ni mpewa tomatoes nketenkete mpewa u pai mu aba bebrebe bi ni hobi
and no sense ya no Ghana form pen no sisi ya
it's because I say one major determinant of demand a taste. If you develop a taste and if will be very you will be the man will be out can be as you addiction. If you are addicted to a product, no matter the price, no matter the replication, no matter how scarce it is, the taste is one of the determinant of demand. And so you develop a taste. Look at this perfume rice. Look at all our food. Nina taste and the taste I'm a demand on ecosro and bia air na bia baby never how was the last time I shall do Ghana Ghana go so Ghana go see apart from say the obudua and I de kobo ekoya paye e boson so en fa e bia and Ghana go see ni abona e de boro e portrait nkoko ya nkofunu ya na yewe enti I'm a demand on ecosro but the na ka me hwehwe ne say nkasa cedi ne dollar ne for me name na ye krefa buchira ba no confirm but from what it is telling you is say now the cedi will have a relative competition over the dollar and me say first of the $5,000 e kan 20 ya obetimi da kan be 30 ya de aba enti betimi abusi sa ne ma na de akosoro e ma ne ma abuchira ma na e de atimi aba bebrebe but na ka me stress ankasa ne ma be mfa high tariffs enye de ento so na ka ne ma na betimi ai bi kroma be kraba no says can these domestic companies, domestic institutions, now serve as way of motivation. Because if it be import industrialization substitution, near my bet me iron and Kenya no higher. Not the young Timian and Kenya yam crown family, but Ghana and Tessa, ya can tomatoes to Jane in a crack. Okabucha, minim abro. How long does it take? I think 4 months or 5 months. No brewing tomatoes 4-5 na they have 4 seasons, meaning season be and 3 months. Ghana have only 2 seasons. It will rain and dry. Take my 6. You can say dia bro, bet me dia bro. One season bet me dia bro 2 times. But abrochire, but season in new 4, I have 3. But between dia bro, between dia mo, e ma be di ma be kama be di bread. I season say you know. Enye bibia in abundance. Nti akwadro ne menim dia ha akwadro ani etrimu de ni aye site ha. Yenye hwe no. Nti ebe say subano na abano so emfanency form o man nya se next election winning no obekokro man nkokro bia mahama oya de pin mutane be tene yepe 4 years oko onye di papa nya de entoko amache de osin pa beja di enti onye di pantos edru mahama person ne enema wonya to de tutwaye ebetimi abo anya sa dollar never be $1 to 1 cedi but still we should be suffering.
So meaning say planting for food and jobs now some time ago no we should implement it for now no na emboa masidi no enkoso appreciate against the dollar and yes
and also eka ho emwa and other education everything when him say da ye ka no se nipa na empe product na wo to na obedua wi ade aboka because you be say this Gen Z generation nipa do say adi agboye me so high rice nipa say bad bi da nipa say bad afie ko da ben ni bi da enti no benim say nua no but say an chance amfa nya na adite ba when we were growing up me the last first time me di perfume rice I was secondary school me di na menim say city as na sent no kai the ebom but as of today o ma me say local rice me ntimi ni bi because my dear man amana kan ho the same way yes chance amfa tete yankura na amfa tete yema no ebeduru ba na be need taste for those things say you need over kraba na bi anto aboboka ebe say the money will still be in Ghana ebeka metimi da koto na ma we metimi da koto simisi na obenten de enko ba bia because onim yeah ka $1 na ahodi ko fomu nyina if we begin to buy the dollar will also shoot up say I say yeah $1 e be should because Bank of Ghana what they do is if it be the expansionary policy what they do is say $1 na ho akọ na then they supply it a bit but we say see the so ho like aba in abundance then they shrink it say we are see the ho be there be corner na man for pay be there ato so these are ways that be control the money supply in the system until you chance and develop it the taste for our own product the taste for our own goods and me na my China me who say Chinese need no enti fa enua eni be atindi me but yet ye kroma binim be the spoon eni di banku binim be the spoon eni di fufuo e ko hia nefa so spoon is enye be kroma e di nyina kefe be ne ye de ba kan ne kedi di nyewa ne hobie so that e ngo se di ayiwa ma e se we krasi ni enti yesra afutuo no enye abane nko ade every household to take this opportunity no ntu na ne ma for say ampa ba bia bebeduru no ya tra bia amwan yensa ne nkofa na kofa ye den enjiri nema na yedi ni kane ni nyina no enku ye first na ka mu si bia stroke a yese ene last time na da akoba na sa ene asikafu nya stroke anya fu nya stroke nkra mpanyifo bia den enya bi because of nema had the air but say betimi as surgeon na no ama sa nema no to atwa I think say anye your system no kwan ye build betimi build robust economy betimi ama your lifestyle ya ho den so health wise no so atumi na aboa.
Don't you think, Nana, Mr. One thing say, Abaino, ewo asudie say, obey see the rate at which ye export, ye import foreign goods eba or mining, especially Adrianene, other stuff. And near my bit me, produce or mine, ye import ban. Yet is why Nansemu, Nigeria, neighboring country, Nigeria. Stoping the importation of rice and other stuffs into the country. Ebuama omutimi develop omo the growth of omo rice ne omo nya aduane wo oman say ye sa e wo man ma on gini say ebuama ye see you know atimi stabilize baby
fantastic one of the good initiatives about bit me atake
okay
but when say tambia no mission ha na ma hwe ne ha there are people na dwumadie poten ni business poten na dwen say oil ne say onso ne man no de okraba yi say the person play a key role in this government okay ni say abana ekofa say gina no osis gina I think say ogu say ne pena dwuma but let us look at the larger people the larger interest say ampa say otimi egu say dwuma say onyi say be ogu say dwuma ne mom onte so ya nka say wo ku na dwuma kra na mom say okra e 50 tons a year and say 50 tons a month on man na be 20 and 25 na 25 no say e fanya djuma kuruma I think it's a perfect initiative about betimi aye about sere na yesere no when the government comes into power he does business with the individuals into these are some of the business initiatives I then ye the approach no on hwe na onye e mine president Mahama betimi aye yesere na say the let at watch foreign goods aje bia so afa no emwaye yesere kroma ye wo se sie utwe woni adona betimi hu eyamo na ka think it fian het bibire ma it bunu mani ma fufuo ntimi ni fufuo twice a day walk to banche to ne ma ho pra one more kakra not less than 100 cities na what did you want so what fufuo 100 cities anopa adedi awia adedi anwumre so you can imagine into your stress papa betimi aboy na ka sa ne ma ni na atimi de tobo ato so na atimi reduce no yen ka se ontwem kra na mom the let at watch aye hun bebrebe no emra form na entimi enhye da John wan so nkura where the deputy agric minister ya so yekuani okay jandumelo yekuani on masadi we enya nkomo bedini dada se ampa se ankase ye se biaduma na mom on the minister no eni nkomo se this is what the government or the people are saying the people say we want to consume made in Ghana products and to make them available. How do you make them available? said there amount for crane masibano. Mon fat about country beso. Na ben cat and say be betimi any access to this name a bit me kuma. E pass I don't sit in bed. A bed don't be any envelope because there are people on two can go baby, but they still have dollars in their pocket. And then be a person say ya. Asan uncle yes and can be pa. Some day first can make me, but I am me as abanas. I'm down, make can make me then. So into your threat, a penny bit me am and I broso. And Nigeria fire the aye and Pianzi. Benjamin and Emma, the Mesra, Yankas Omube Nemum among cutters, the rate are total they import those goods into the country.
Nana, from the first week of May till now, you who say is still stable, the city is still, the appreciation of the city is still stable. Osha, the bear then you're keeping it in, you're stabilizing. But Senate, how do you think we can stabilize it?
Okay, so this will come from the Bank of Ghana. So the American. When say Sydney dollar there, beer ebon home body ne currency better because over 60-75% is at the Bank of Ghana and the central government. Na ebia 25-30% is na yeti move for attitude so. So the SNS said the Bank of Ghana benema de bia no be more than the benyen say and my can. But we use what we call the monetary policy. That is what anybody used to be control the money circulation in the system. Now, monetary policy, you have the expansionary and we have the contractionary. Okay. Expansionary simply means that you expand the amana better. I'm an baby. Contraction say your contract and say be a bit mad. I'm a home akona. And they should use these two mechanisms. And to me, M1, they know more than what we do here. Now, a BM forest bureaus now. When you say forest bureau. The money I bet me is not more than $10,000. Okay. But we have some forest bureaus I work but me some more than $200,000, $500,000, $100,000.
Wow.
But the maximum is $10,000. Okay. Abochi for na Benam zone go so a business there was a time I before Esha Sanka Bechibe and Kusi baby I rebe. Ben Enkasa because they deal basically with demand and supply. Because central bank now they have their price. Say, oh, this is the exchange rate. So exchange rate they can want me. And their bank you. Oko abochi for they have what they will give you. Okay. They will tell you how much are you exchanging. So they deal basically with the demand and supply forces. But be useful. But oko bank you have to demand and supply the price is there. Okay. But ama bad but what the price they don't have the money. Central bank now know the price now but only sikano what abochi for nebo sikano what zama for nebo sikano what bad but areas na medicine sikano and they are giving us the price. So you must see say on the internet, in the books, this is the rate you have. But you go on the market, on the ground, and this and those giving us the rate don't have the money. Into yes, right? But from the state securities, from say the past administration, but me money, but taxi rank kusunyana, make up by chibi. Ben Tom Cosunya and Ben you been to be any film overnight. Then mom, they shouldn't rest. They should keep doing it. Not a bill. Say be free baby e Ghana na or dollars benye the man for dollar me do me get I think say who dey do airport be put the best say what dollar baby my baby version my family batas no ben ma that any because you can't travel from Ghana to China now so we go see the app until the city e wo e so botum say ake we send about kroma so yes right ya mo say Ghana man for $80 na mum we should control it the let our people spend dollar okwa brochira you can't have $10,000 bundle on you you must explain say there must be a cost for holding that money. But Ghana, look at $300,000 national bargain. There is no cost accrued to it. But said the Okita dollars now ye bisa honsem na fe Okita $10,000 I be able to $1,000 as a fee. About $2,000 as a fee. People will think twice. Oh, and I mean to me dollar and I mean say into central bank implement major range the environment. They should put more injections. A banning financing from that we are ready to say we will help them do it.
We are ready to help them do it. And I give Tech Media best friend with some best subscribe to your YouTube channel and your Facebook and your TikTok pages, mobile like and I'm share am I. Nana share there is a survey by Bloomberg, which says Mohammed's government records the best CD performance in his 120 days. Since your friend is a recommendation on in 2007, Is that a plus for Mahama or for the government, the current government?
It's a plus. It's a plus because it's a big who may be in Canada, be who they are bit me come money. Binia who am never bedruga. When him said doom such as ye, Mahama dinner bono. Very good. The dinner bonnet bonnet and couldn't give it a man. But when you had it very auditing. Auditing chess over transfer your name now. Oh, we are. Then we have Obia Oberhams and Pans and now workers and at there are people, if you take their books and look inside, at some of the banks, the entire banks will be imagine. If you look in their books, they have very good books. Never say you come back after auditing. It tells you they Manchester. And the Bloomberg now by this animal way, but they should come to the market and see. They should come to the grounds and tell us, say, what is the people saying? Sansa not here. Are they sitting elsewhere? Are they doing arms research? What is it? Send it here. But people are still crying. Is it reflective? Is it happening at the market? Is it happening at our homes? On the ground? And see, Muhammad, there are things that he will take the praises because ne personal than Abba. Ne personal than Abba. It's about to keep praises. Say, I guess she took us now because they will use against him. And to me, I'm not against all the home fans. Name more Bloomberg Emra for maybe say. See, you know, yes, I gain momentum, not an echo form, but is it reflective? Is it what is happening here? Sana esi timamu ni ni bottom sana etiana entesa enti yes it is a stepping stones and panema bitimene akoyi e dia mapeze mahama na mom there shouldn't be something I was na any edge home so that make no we may have 13.23 cities as the rate, but you go to the black market and they're giving you another price. You will have the rate, but you have the money to give to people. Into yes, Bloomberg they buy a researcher. We name them. Yeah, if you acquire money, say I pass I name met bottom the young bottom and young man because I am from mine.
Nana, you don't see. But you be a thing na a near my bow. A near my bow, ye may abafem. Through this appreciation of
Masom abani stores ho. Aba me container bia nsi masom ho. Na nipa na ono so akofa na niema ba na on pesa beboka. E ya de srede na ye besre. Unse duru ba bia na e ya abote. Enti an jeje na ko atwan ba na ko de adodisi kwen won to na beboka. Bitimi unse bitimi jana niema fa ma niema na expire. No nim say expire. I just obi akwa akoto sa niema na expire. Yes, onim da. Because Ophelia said on Tony and Moka. Enti nkomo ne aban bede ebedi se ampa ebia abani this particular municipality abana to ne mpanifa beka say okay mo ne ma ne yesre mo ne mo hwe de expedite ne eya aso na mo mu no don komi ebeba mo ebia subsidy ebia 10% of ne ma mo kokrai no ebetimi ababa se wo kan se on ne ma so ne ma on to ne to so na wo kra ka won te so me ka me te so bi no open man ayaduma ada aboka because wo aban na wo de to one mechanism never na expire what the 20 apart come on bit media also ba say okay fine say the main mechanism you dey free babia e dey ba meya tufo homo tumfim ho na ho koto ne e ba say betimi aboa na any bank say yen chase ampa business be we register bia e bia mo seed capital am sha adwuma ana say e bia every quarter le bia sika obetua na yet so e dey am first adwuma num anya ne sa dia e gozi bia ba be kasa kosi aga bia no be dey e be fi I give tech media. Yeah, that's why ADC di no enkomo. You see the no sisi ade apeja ni mu $1 no e. Oh, me ba unpaja ni mu dollar na ate dollar na so ate. Na na say unpaja ni mu na $1 na so ate. Ai, oni bia ko na hode na so ate ya. Wo so hu ya de ko hefa. Ei. Tisade ya, wo kuta V8. Na obi kura Felix Nissan hard body. Now one is a V8 ne breaking yen no ko na the hardware that person no was nka gwan hefa manamfo uka me ne ba bia debe en fa nyo you say nka gwan ma asere no ho debe won sere no ho bibi ni asintia obesin da ba bese no ho akọ and anti share international market dear amongst the other trade countries now. How does this city affect neighboring countries? You're trading with them. Mostly makes me apart from China, say, they don't trade in dollars. I stand to be corrected though, but I think so over 70% of our international market, our international trade in Guyana, in dollars. Every country code their price in dollars because it has become an acceptable medium of transaction.
Even in Ghana, we do a lot of things in dollars. And how will we stop that?
And they make say some of these things, and yet, man, but fine. 70% of our commodities in our market are supposed to be locally. Never because they better for Abontina and Bamia. Who could do international market? We don't use cedi there. It is dollar that we use. So only be cry or Nigeria or dollar. And if ECOWAS state, I think there was a time when I kept saying normal one can have an echo. Naka among ECOWAS communities a bit more use and Kusiaga. A bit to me, they are doing okay, fine. So if it is within our borders, within our African continent, you base our local currency a bit me and the abwine. But just Nigeria uses dollar. Every country is using dollar. And to say to me, I'm cutting the importation there. I can say the international market, the international market one. You are not going to quote your price in cities because said your cotton dollar. Be so air to the dollar. Okay. So that's it. And you know, all the dollar, you have to produce more. Say I'm supposed to $1 no more. Now want to produce one cost around more. Into yes, right? Near my share why bet me our producer could say your cocoa. They buy it in dollars. You bet me as right. They produce more cocoa of craft, but me I produce more. Nanka ama dividends as revenue bet me generate cocoa industry at me cost. Say yes, we are not going to sell gold in cities in dollars again. Ghana hire we to gold in cities. Young Tom be in dollars. Now if you one particular institution and gold we are on the come and I wouldn't say nearby. Gold no people have to gold a bar amount a be like $1,000. No, could international market or to make $2,000. No one for so over 300%. But if we are able to have this central institution, not or no at all, I buy the deal and you back for there from small scale miners, from large scale miners, from community miners, or build gold to be a autono abuano. After it comes back to the coffers of the government. These are the things we must think about. Now for amount for a nine. Never na be free abuche de and America, but I don't think it's possible, sir. And that possible. And yet that simple so. No more Yabeka. Meaning a Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah, can be do baby man with the same. Can Japan be there obuda kunya no what me aboya man na eswat. Nti yesterday Bank of Ghana enye ne de. Abai enye ne de. Timamuni so be de ebe ye ne de.
Okay. Abai enye ne de Bank of Ghana enye ne de na timamufo so yenye ye de ana ye sha ye mamu kofo bebre e wo dollars ebinim wo mo account wo mo dollar account ebinim wo mo wallet mu ebinim de esiesi na no ye te kwase ebinim de bi shem paase
ama paase
na
Cecilia pa
eti de ebinim ebi shem paase etu sha asise ya dollar cedi page nmu eba ni sa na dollar na ye ba fam se na wo na say entisa but osha say how does it affect those individuals who have the dollars in their stock?
Baboka. Can babo simple put baboka. Now you are anticipating a hike in price.
Okay.
Until you didn't see. Na fofi antwata. No wabara bam. Ne boy him. If mo boy also sit on no kwan atia bedru sa. Ne kan wabo. Kan wabo. What it does and say people will compel to bring out their dollar.
Okay. And
if you have a lot of dollars in circulation, it means that the price or the value of dollar will depreciate further.
Okay.
But Baba said, dollar now abuso. And the abuso sa dia bia ebetimi anya bi. Adia bia we answer no value any so. But what I say people have dollar account and the rest. One say yes, a particular actor ban people from having dollar account.
Okay.
And say everybody at all can have it. Okay. You don't have to have international passport. All that you qualify to have a dollar account because so you're Ghana ni now a Ghana card. You bet me a dollar account. You bet me a be. You bet me with $100, $200, and they will open it for you.
Okay.
Bank beer, it trading forest currency beer. Bet me a dollar account at the amount. It's people have actually hold dollars in their account. Anticipating say ebe kosoro ama ba atoni anyezika na abuo ga me na tua beka woni ma ba be fena gidin so ni woni ma gidin so oh woni ma gidin so abuo be onam so ma wan konso o ya ka wan konso
ya o de na to eni na watin so ni
o so watin so ni on tin so nani
oh okay
oh mo ya nkrai watin so nani na me tia ne ka na dwe ne se enso no oil man so na ye fi ogo man so na tia na nuru fom tia me tia ne ka enti at the end of the day no obaba na so na nya se gen ti me tia ne ka ni na ogo so ni sa e fa na jini so o ti so ni o no no abu abo no e so bi ebo ko bubu amoma ene na ya ne sa no enti people actually bought these dollars and hold them say e be duru ba bi batone abu abo be na ye sre minim adekode ntia bi betuma ka a lot of dollars e dia kosie na ho akona wa bi aba betone eye bad practice, especially people in government, especially people with high profile. They say some make ba ku bi na person me ko ha ka ho ase because am ya pass asane ampie e na ka me ka pa na bi ja be share invest bia ba no because bia adokuro no da ja share adokuro be share adokuro so ni ba bi na isa ka me ka ho ase ya dey ha adwene because we are Ghana ha. So when that one people don't respect you. Who say say maybe ancient no more cedi, no more dollar. You will appreciate the dollar more than the cedi. And ya my say to you so you my one you value. And say you bet me nyam adibi atimi abo by nanka. Then I scratch me at tia bedru be 9 cedis. Never see can be don't come in $9. Like dollar nya ko di Bank of Ghana ho na asaya ne amanema akoback. And I said, I buy a restriction want me into people's homes. And me parade and man from passing.
What dollar be a and one more or minor dollar.
Oh, they are all my name, one name we sissy. Okay, so I'm from a man in a year. Your money, no pool. Money, no bank for the coast nearby. On Benny, you're better to send on from a portrait and what on. Okay, yes, but not a bit to me, I will be passing. That's why I said to see the pastor. I may say, "Can I say I'm going to be in the passing?" And now, central bank with me, I pass out some activities. Say, answer between another account. Then you must have a business doing outside. And yes, I didn't want to dollar account. Between me, I bank about dollar account in Bank of Ghana and LCZ. But then, so I think it has to pass through Parliament. But and then I must add the vehicle. And it's like a very simple. But that's on dollar account in Bank of Ghana, instead of a Banbosia, like a bandage. And this is a group. And a democracy, no, a boy, that's why a train answer said, watch the what. Then a possible to me, I reverse some name of the way the Canada. I, Sinipanu, Honema, and Ed. It's not dollar there. 7 years old won't pass a Libra. Now, we are appealing. We won't pass a Libra. Nothing I buy anyone in negotiate. Say, okay, now we are selling 13 cities, 14 cities. Okay, I buy should give them a fair price. What will be Biafra? Because I never sound a so best but I had to say, city meeting, and so we end. I saw 1 month, the best in a pager. No matter what, they will not bring it out. Benfam matter. I say gold, no matter how the price falls, people will not say they are good at lower price. They could the things that I never been because Ababe idea will be able to be worldwide. Who could go between $2? Nigeria between $2. I said it's a universal currency. The beer used to be to know.
And no crime and
yes, I'm yes, you know. Only go baby, but I say, I'm 13 cents. I'm buying dollars at 14 cents. Bianfamra. Naka bediaba, naka ban why the island now we have enough dollars because we have dollars already. But say between more our reserves are a bit aboy na can be a bit when akoboko.
Nana. Yes, share o my Ghana mo aye we ya. Ye nuanum bebre a omo wa amanone no. Omo de dollar e na edi djuma bebre. Most of them no omo ba pese ye djuma wo Ghana ha obi pese ye sidan ma no obi pese ye bibi kra wo Ghana ha mana. Ye almost the dollar na eba and I ye nti sisi ya ebinum kra bie adwuma e ma ye membro nim bi nya adwuma ye true what the dollar they deal with ye hwe sisi ya your friends say cedi appreciate kama ya. Do you think say e be affect omo a omo deal with dollars no omo the exchange rates no omo will it affect them in any way?
So be su anka wan kasa same way be bufu afu say no. Na me dey say ya say this an is kind of so better na na me so better so better more when me say ba bia say na ba bia yi e ba ne sa na bia ya wotima mu de ye nje de
ya ye te o man ni mu no e hu ye de ba wo mo wa abonte de o mu su
the diaspora no
okay
and I because can be ja benin ho say ya dey say be this can di ho can never low when me say we have a lot of Nigerians about to kroma be ja jumbo bra pa be pia be beton na ma wo Hwibaru so beton phone earpiece.
Yeah.
Sikana be benin kroma wo. onya 200 Ghana cedis a day. Or the naira is almost 30,000, almost 30,000 the same.
Okay.
E wo naira ho. Enti sika onye na ode kono wasesa. Na ode kono currency na that is
na e bebre. Enti no mo se Ghana ha no mo hu se o ma sika wo ma. Ba ya yeti ma mu de hu se sika wo. Ti no mo ba ha be adwuma no.
If someone gives you 200 cedis because so onye me hwe man.
Okay.
But that 20 cedis or convert to naira, it has a strong purchasing power. Wow. Strong value. Never betting there on Nigeria on baby. And no only no transfer no the same thing is happening at Abuchi Honum. Say Tuaneka Abia $500 a day. On $500 a day now. What the begin saying? Almost a number that what they hope. And number brave because $1,000 is almost like 18,300 cedis. Oh, $500 a number more than 5,000. And oh yeah no the aba because on your not gonna say or PBB or the never the eba if you because they say continue in the channel eba into OPB the aba fee I'm a fear and minimum aba into only no stand the aba but ekobana say osesa value bia ni so a say they say the otinu man can for so e was so it's have pa na mo ye de have na ye ka ho say the be prebe ye dey be dey e wo ha sa na ye tie say ye prebe dey wo ha because ha ba ye so dey ye ko so ha ye wo ha dey sre anyamba na sa na mo mbadu bi a chede be me se di kakra enu sa a chede be bosu mienu be se na didi be me di kakra be me di kakra bosu mienu ba sa nje ba dey back
nana osha ebeboa ma illegal migration from Ghana the youth no be brena yes ebetwem koya okwa Ghana airport youth no be brena etukwan be brena nurses teachers obi seeking for greener pastures. With this rate, dollar no cedi near appreciating. Do you think that it will reduce the illegal migration from Ghana to other countries?
What could US Things visa fee $150 application $150.
Okay.
What the $150 not the cedis man was so far. They say the dollar na swat. What the five back from? It does it for buy. They have the na first na ka ticket fee $5,000
na ne boy din
na swat ya na hure baba komo baba ko bebrebe
ene se na ye bu ni nyina
ye kroma na kasa na am unse so oti baby you don't value where you are. I perfectly understand there are people who are just a few ondo ye dey untukwan ko baby and over 70 to 80% be a percent utukwan ask ourselves sunya fa better be free sunya bebre ya ho wo dun kan bebre ya ho nti bia person dey otukwan for nanim and they feel I tell you if we have 1 cedi is equal to $1 people will still go come on papa conform 1 cedi to $1 people are still going am for kweba ma entinya fe ni abedu 13 things on ko bebeko ko dey bebeko and the yes say bebeko abenya na ebemra untimi unse account to dey you learn a lot of things ama ko abrochire ede nema ebe nema organ ha nyina so tena kroma atedi nko nya hwere but okoye ko say ene wo say me kai machi because bia abrochire na won there you might be at the US, you might be in the UK, you might be in Germany, Italy, Spain. Italy can do without you.
Okay.
Spain can do without you. But bia na ukrom it can't do without you.
Okay.
Be no fe tronie, be no fe jakubu, be no fe so kwana go kana asiri. Bia asiri entimi nkos emrekwa wonye na wuni hobi. But se Barcelona na utio. Say what Madrid do. Say what London so what him. London will continue to prosper with or without you. Because my best economy. But Ukron afeni ya chechi Ukro dia no. This one for 100 meka ho a. Entimi mo a bi kwena Ukro no ukfie ne fie a bi edi kan de air condition kobo. Enti yesre ukwa no wa aba. Ukwa no wa aba. Ura ukwa no makora na manenye de padenye de efie ema adwuma bi na ofase ne benya adwuma ne benya anya hwe ade ba akubi no say ofa ko yen watimi atiye ne ema ikunu and akoso because whatever you do you must contribute to your nation building.
Okay, so he thinks that they going illegally no omo tutu kwan no ebe bwa abe amaye man ne so ayi because omo ko omo besen aba
ana illegal in there men so because illegal kwa ebe che na mom okwa abo modernize the nabra me de ehunu say so kwa na banche wo de a uti ofofa ho dwane na beche wa wonu yie ne se beche bia na wonye krado so wo ba bia na nye de so we de wo ba unya fra brochi be duru Ghana se wom se ba abo ne wo de aba se yare na no de aba fra brochi be duru Ghana sika wo ho so and you can't handle the pressure. Even we won't them into yesterday. Me dem esre. I come to the minsi who pass a call. Even who you then ever. Lemon pa kakaba ma breath. Never japade. Dear never person work up which you no bana ufie die. Dear never bana what money see. I bana for chenesa. Na wo bana wo for say president ba dan kura ho. Wo dan na wo jan hokwa so for dan wo be dabi ni kwase dabi yesre. O kwa wo me nyini se bi kura be free. Se me ma free. Nkura be tin sunya ha be over 25 years yi. Na me kwa ndana ke to me se me no for say ko sa dan. Dabi.
So ba baby before.
Sanet sa ni se wa ko sha brochire. Na watima nya ho akonya. Na want o de kore abrochire na ma kese. O de kore dross akese. Na be duru fia. Oni atase no beda. Na wo fa se atase no beda. Dabi enya ne sa. Nti yesre wo tukwan no be ya japade fi. E betima ni nyam onim. Asana nto wa ho kase bia ne diwachi o. Ma yemra ma onni na wo se no bhani bi mu na be ma fi ukrom ko ade na ko ade simasi se ko se hwani o da fitom but ni bia ni pa wo kasa se mu yekana on ko ni fi no bi nti yesre o kwa be ade wo fi anya hwe kra na e bi o de dem akopa no be dem but ma onni na se nya ba bi nya na enna se de bia ya bitimi din modwa eje asase ma wo benya so tra so no e bi kwa nya ma e benya be bia na bi e bi kwa na kro free so no na onye de share ho but bi pra na onye be tra so sa no so ba bo modern se ya na prasase ana se dan na binya na nya bi ntra bi adwuma na binya na enka se asima sinti mna adwuma na meye na sebe heaven wo ha wenya ha ya den akotena
na osha dollar no e wo future this coming days ahead
dollar dey wo future mia
really
dollar future dey will be pa I will future and bibini free so that better bayra homa bayra ma kase ene ma biye ko so sa na me mpa bonsa ka bibi ko ne enka ha ma ne ma fom dollar uni nua se ati se wom la ya dollar jin hu se wom e benya na a chere
e be se ya cheno
na a chere but yes ye boy hom bodin pa Ghana ha sebe se broni oba ne yehu na o ye bi kokko se ba kokko no obai yes tutu ne mani Bank of Ghana governor, central bank, central government, NDC government, individuals. Yes, yeah, modern has ampa. Name be yama dollar no. Until kwade head obe kwade. Nemum yama nkunya esa. Yama difference en kase. E be dino cha kra. E be difference e be more than 2 cities. E be 1 city, e be some points be me dino cha sa. Go kase dino cha akon bete. Akoma na de bete. Nemum kakra se be ya. Ye ho nyene enchire yen. Na se de be bete me dino chi se they will put a lot of injections into the economy. Na fe Ghana ni atu no for. Na abandon the air tabo bi atu all. Unim say we have a new member kroma na ka solely for the indigents. But we na abrofun bi e yesa adwuma no bi. Na ni kwabanet ko din enka ho asem. Yes. Sa ne man betimi abo betimi ma e betimi encourage the average Ghanaian. Betimi encourage the vulnerable man so ye yaje. Unim say se bia ya jomba akumi enu miensa aban betime akoso the over dependency, the over reliance on the people in government, on the people in opposition e betime akofom ama bi enyene emestori emidina bi kwana so memsonto bi anini bi nko se politician bi se fam ko yewe na ko draba to bi ko enkutu djuma ndi stress aban ne mfasa ne ma onyina nu akwanim na state securities agencies enya djuma se ampa ye bo Ghana aye enye NDC ni ye pe enye PP ni ye pe se Ghana betime afana ntumo pafra aga afana ntumo pafra ye nyina ho bene bia be di peche
na Cedi no so e no so sure ni future it is same
ene make say etinye we nyina Cedi be nya future
okay
because onim Cedi ne de as ye say enyenyenye ye can one of the 3 major currencies in Africa Cedi ka ho
okay
obebo eye Morocco for be currency na wabo I think Egypt currency no wabo Ghana Cedi untin fa Cedi ento ayi Togo for be se fa ho untin fa nto Nigeria naira ho untin infanto Burkina Faso sefa ho enti Cedi ne ewo ho but the purchasing power of the Cedi ne ewo form and the standard of living, the cost of living in Ghana ewo so because the can say it got to a time now I think the most expensive city in Africa is Accra.
Okay.
So if Accra becomes the most expensive city in Africa, meaning say Ghana is one of the most expensive city in Ghana in Africa.
In Africa.
It's yes threat. Bentimi mo e ma ne ma ne Cedi ne yi a nye bia ne beka bia ho beto no na se de yesre ne ma fia manfo no so aye na art ye mfre boga fo so wafa sandem kakra enye bia sa bia ho beto no at least bia ne beso kakra ne okita no
nana ye de be wi mi bisa o afutu be na wo de wo ma ye finance minister
concerning
appreciation cedi appreciation. Say no be ya out to niema e be gina de gina etimi stabilize bibia ma Ghana fonso ye ho ato
okay me hu obi a our finance minder manage pa. I like Ato Forson so well. He understands finance very well, and I think say he's an economist. If you first begin economics square nya de ketwa it's me for to meet me answer. Yes say the best finance minister enye obi a ni book e kama ye obi a ni decisions ni policies obi take bian e reflect with the average Ghanaian, not the rich man, but the average Ghanaian, the vulnerable. Obia sebe onti minute 3 times a day. Obia onti minute ane naneka. Obia onti minute ane belka. Sa ni pan so onti minute to ye efforts ka same fam. Na ni pan timi edit 2 times a day. Ni pan timi to ane bel. Otimi to we I think say the person who understand you more. Say ka say nema ekosura. The person who understand na me go market. Not tomatoes 26 na 4. Na me go 26 I 5. There is a progression into your finance minister. The minister said he's part of the government. Only the Bank of Ghana entrance. They should give us more ideas. Said the near my extra pounds and so on your taxes in the media. I'm always in for taxes, but any system better by the tax will be what fine. Anybody, but the expenditure on the government should be dribbled down. Yamana from the government expenditure because government spends a lot. At the end of every month, I buy. Budget mostly it is funded by donors. Donor achedi by grant. Achedi yem fam mobra. Achedi yem fam makon. Entinanka said yet me air spend no. Yam cashman emra from the presidential staffers. What the public servant engage in, what government officials engage in. Yamanya the emra from said Papa Abraham Makai said be a indicate asset. Be asset. Why expenditure be na brosua. You be question tempa. The finance minister said answer about approve be a budget no all scrutinize say ampa does it really resonate, does it really reflect the idea of NDC say ampa they are in for the common person, they are in for the vulnerable. Say this are money approve budget nyɛ de bia minim de can do for that be can for that board me say one of the best finance minister the market bia is one of the best now everybody man ko yie no ye lambasta no twa na da pa and can finance After first will not be exception. So when you never control people will lambast him, and I won't like it because I'll be part of those who will lambast him. Yes, right. Only a month for food. Now we should live in modesty. Ghana we are a modest state. Kakra budget here the budget will be exorbitant. That budget is really the value is for it. On your national manpower. No, this is national TBS.
Onye naso tse mampam no sisi naso mentie obi asem
kutia judgment date ya man pa ho mechire ha
na naturally eka so men kutia judgment date bia na onkofa asem emba na naturally ni nya no ha oye banker osan ye economist osan ye social commentator ewo na nya no ha enumere naturally da was se ye to nsa frɛ o bai
msum das munua
I give tech media. You don't want to say motna ye ho enya ye ho abotre etie ye. Yes, Sebastian mo some subscribe to your YouTube channel and your social your Facebook and your TikTok pages. No, now saying I share all our videos. Am I? You don't want to say munya abotre tena ye ho. Na some up bed sheets, any duvets, any curtains, papadia, any joy beddings. The joy bed is located at Sunyane Nurses Quarters or Medical Village Junction. Sunyane Nurses Quarters or Medical Village Junction. Right at the junction now, we the joy beddings. So, maybe duvets, quality duvets, curtains, bed sheets, be everything bedroom. Come to the joy beddings. Yadamasi, me didn't edit another one. Yakramo.